Throwing on first is Wentz. It's for his running back, McCoy. And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And now he's going to...
And slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wentz going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. K.J. Wright, he's the one.
It's up for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuable.
Over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Take four.
He'll find Metcalf. And he is brought down there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting...
Hey, alert!
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulled.
Point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it at the Eagles' 18-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have a 1st down here in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So he got free at 1st and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So store the Ravens and the Rams from Los Angeles as we put a bow on Week 12 already. Hard to believe in the National Football League. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to hit to him in space. Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes this just a
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And then 1,000 could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it.
Play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And he'll be career. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've reached intermission here at a low. This is played thus far. To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. The line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Them in check on the scoreboard. To throw, it's Wentz. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 1
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position that they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On second and goal, Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's not hurried, he's not hit, and somehow incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just got a man open. It's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And here we are almost through 3/4 of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, they've got to get their timing back.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, he sheds himself free. And it's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They run it with Carson, and he will have a first down as they get him to the Niner. Might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson, and that's going to be in line of scrimmage. Again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw again. And in 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
Catch and run. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 1 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Carson. We march toward a conclusion, and they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Need a minute 56 to go. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's clowning in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. Wentz now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson. And nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live the...
Into the red zone, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the...
Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball?
Wilson to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He's back to throw. Caught by Jerron Brown. And Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
Like 50, huh? Not today, you are. Not today.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this time. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eagle pressure, too much this time.
It's game situation. Let's go.
They run the counter. It's Carson. Just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Up there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, as if overtime wasn't a twist enough to this plot, a blocked field goal return for a touchdown to put a capper on this crazy game.
Crazy indeed. And we had 4 quarters of really good football. But how about the bonus we got that turned into this? And all I keep thinking about is the team that was kicking the field goal. There was a breakdown somewhere that allowed the block to happen.
And then the scoop and to take it the rest of the way in the other direction. What an ending.
That's dramatic indeed, folks. And let's head to the airport, partner.